The new Red Dead Online update for the month of September has brought about 7 different money and gold bonuses and other payout changes for you to enjoy, and today on the show we will be breaking down all the best ways to capitalize on these money farming bonuses to make tons of extra gold and money by playing the game this month. If you are smart by running these missions and engaging with these activities, and you selectively pick and choose where to focus your efforts, you can make some huge amounts of gold and money. So with that said, let's get started. If you enjoy this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So first off, let's start with the heavy hitter for the month. We have double money on all trader sales. So this is the big staple bonus for the month, and it's the one that's going to be making you the most money, I think, for your time spent. The folks out there who have wagon rotations between their friends and posse are going to be making a killing here. $1,250 every 4 hours is absolutely insane, and for players who think the trader role, especially the material gathering part, is a real chore, here is where you could supercharge your trader role and make long distance trader deliveries much faster and more consistently. There's 2 bonuses that follow with the trader sales that are going to help you with all 3. First is the 50% bonus materials on all perfect animal pelts donated to camp, which is the one I recommend you do, or you can also get 50% bonus money on all perfect animal pelts and carcasses sold to the butcher, and that one would be useful if you don't have the trader role. But if you do have the trader role, I recommend you start farming those animals and donating them to camp. Linked in the description below is a chart of all legendary animals in Red Dead Online and the breakdown of how much money you make by selling them to Gus, their pelt value in materials, their carcass value in materials, and more. And when it comes to these bonus materials, it works out to be 50%, just like the percentage of bonus money when selling legendary skins to Gus, for example, like we've had in the past. Now, from here, just take the best animals off the chart and focus on those missions when you see them at Harriet's. And of course, if there are none of those available, you need to take what you can, but I highly recommend you focus in on the animals that don't take very long to track down, so you can kill and skin very fast, over focusing on animals with the highest pelt material value, because some of those do take a long time and they're not worth it. For example, the banded gator normally, which would be 40.63 materials or $32.50 when sold to Gus, the Iwakta panther for 65 materials, the Akahi boar for 62 materials, the milk coyote for 57 materials, the Anami elk for 61.75 materials, the Peta bison for 88.1 materials, and the Rutile horn ram for 84.3 materials. All of these will take you a couple minutes at most to track down. The banded gator, milk coyote, and Anami elk, for example, have missions as short as literally 1 minute if you get the right variant of mission when you load in. Less time spent hunting so you can focus on other double money bonuses while trader is producing. And now we'll start breaking down some intermediary activities that you can do while you're waiting for your trader business to produce. First, we have double gold, money, and XP on the trader out free roam event. This is a good event because if you survive and maintain all crates until the end of this game mode, you will be awarded 18 goods at your camp that are instantly ready for you to sell, and I did say that right. You're paid for your time on the free roam event just like any other event with money, gold, and XP, and you also, when you get back to your camp, the game awards you with 18 straight goods. It's a great way to kill some time in this game if you're logged in when the event starts to queue up players. The only problems you may encounter here though are sometimes there are griefers who will try and get the crates blown up so every player gets lower rewards, but honestly, don't worry about it too much. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. I just want to spread awareness to that type of behavior because it is possible, so be vigilant. But next up, double money, gold, and XP on the tough business hardcore Telegram missions. These Telegram missions are honestly really fun, and they were the first set of hardcore Telegram missions that Red Dead Online received in the second half of 2021. I think basically every player from release day enjoyed the mission that took place in Coulter the most. The missions are Cold Day in Hell, Frontier, Justice, and Good and Dead. Now firstly, just some general tips. These are hardcore jobs as Rockstar calls them. So standard, hard, and ruthless difficulty, you are playing with enemies spawning without their red dots appearing on the map, and I'm not sure if this particular part is a bug or not, but you know, sometimes I'm limited on the types of ammo or dynamite or fire bottles and shotgun shells I can use, and split point ammo, for example, is unable to be used on the Cold Day mission. But overall, you will notice the difficulty gap between standard and ruthless has closed quite a lot this time around. Standard difficulty for these hardcore jobs is set up more like ruthless difficulty content, making it quote-unquote harder to do than other standard missions. However, if you're used to 5-star legendary bounties or ruthless difficulty content, then these missions are going to feel just about the same. You have two main ways of approach: loud or stealth. You can also readjust your strategy when needed, and you don't need to choose up front, but if you opt for stealth, you will receive a slightly higher reward for completing these missions undetected. To me personally though, it's just not worth it, and I prefer just going in loud, guns blazing anyway, so I can get into some big gunfights. That's one of my favorite aspects about this game. However, if you enjoy the very mediocre stealth mechanics of this game, then there's opportunities for you to make more money there by playing these missions. Gold payouts are of course unaffected. There is no timer at the top of your screen, so take your time to earn money in gold. Remember the rule of 12 minutes for earning your 32 gold nuggets normally, which is actually 64 gold nuggets now with the bonus. And if you're focused only on cash, then 9 or 10 minutes will do you just fine. Without a bonus, these are lower paying missions in the grand scheme of things, so whatever your time is, 9, 10, or 12 minute methods, it won't make too much of a difference. But with the double rewards, I would recommend you just opt for the 12 minutes spent on each mission. So say if you take the 12 minutes, that will be 64 gold nuggets per Telegram mission completed, plus a cash payout of around $70. And that's a better payout right now than any of the infamous bounty moonshiner story missions, contracts, etc. So now you have more options of content to play, and that's really what these missions come down to. When it comes to ability cards, I love using Paint It Black, Eye for an Eye, Strange Medicine, and Cold Blooded because of all your health and Deadeye regeneration talents that get buffed here, so definitely recommend those. When it comes to weapons, you know, repeaters and shotguns are going to do the trick just fine. Lancaster repeater, pump action shotgun, or repeating shotgun will do you just great. And just a little tip here, remember that your moonshine and trader productions will actually halt when you do this, so they will resume when the mission's over, just like the legendary bounties. So just keep that in mind so your grind and your plan doesn't really get thrown off sync, because some players may not realize that since Telegram missions are instanced, that has a tendency to happen, and it's going to happen every time. So you kind of almost need to choose between farming the Telegram missions exclusively or just have that be, you know, a method that slows down your trader productions. But either way, both will be good taking advantage of here. But after that, we do have double money, gold, and XP on the Il Sovrano blood money opportunities. This one's also really sweet. Remember the 12-minute method so that you can make over $360 and 64 gold nuggets on these missions. The problem here is that they require Capitali to start, and I recommend you start these on Ruthless difficulty, which costs 25 Capitali because that's how you get the max reward, but you can only hold up to 50 Capitali, so at most you can only farm these twice in a row before you need to farm another 50 Capitali, which just isn't worth spending the time on. And then after that, we have double gold and money on the Defend Campsite dynamic event and random encounters. This bonus probably won't be taken advantage of too much while you play, but if you do encounter this one, remember that you're getting double rewards, so you can have some fun and make some money in gold there. And with all that said, that's all the ways that you can farm double gold, double money, and double XP during this event in Red Dead Online. Now it's time to get out there and start grinding. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I'd love to hear in the comments what you think of these new bonuses here in game. Will you be taking advantage of them? I certainly will. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardoutsHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. That being said, thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.